Good evening, everybody. This is Gardening Warrior Q, and today is Clean Out Your Fridge and Freezer Day, also known as Saturday night. This right here in this pot down there is some seasoning from some taco meat that I had done before. That was in the freezer. This right here is already cooked ground beef and turkey mix, and there's two pounds in there, so that's 4 pounds. And this is approximately half a cup of my salsa. Now, with the exception of the salsa, those are some mushrooms, onions, and diced tomatoes. That was in the freezer. And then, of course, the seasoning, which you can't really see. And all this ground turkey and ground beef was already in my freezer. So all I'm doing is heating it up. And then I'm going to mash it up and put it in some burritos. Alright, so our beef, turkey, taco, peppers, tomatoes, they're all done cooking in there. They were already cooked, but now they're all marinated in there. And what we're going to do is strain off some of this grease into another pan. So what I'm going to do is take the meat mix, put it into this colander, and all the juices are going to go down there into that pan. So I just tasted it, and it tastes phenomenal. It tastes just like tacos. So we're going to let the rest of that grease get out of there, squish it down a little. Because there's no dairy in this meal, or in this meat, I am going to go ahead and save the juice that comes out of it, and we'll use that to season something else at a later time. Now I'm going to take this colander and put it back over the pan that I cooked it in. Alright, so after this has cooled, we are going to put it into a bag, a special bag that I use with my vacuum sealer. And that's a nice strong bag. I'll suck all the air out, and I'll show you that when it happens. But right now, we're going to make some tortilla pizzas. So the first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 400, because all we're doing is just crisping up the tortillas. You can use whatever tortilla you want, but I use the carb balance tortillas just for, I have a child that'll eat most of these, or the child that will eat these most, not most of these, is pre-diabetic. So I try to do as much as I can to limit the carbs that she gets. Okay, so our oven's preheated to 400. We only want to put them in there for about 3 minutes, because you don't want them burnt, you just want them crisp. And there they are. Alright, so it's been in the oven for 3 minutes, and I've flipped them all over. And I'm going to put them in there for 2 more minutes. And I'll be back. Just what you want. A beautiful, slightly golden brown, and just enough crisp to not bend. We're going to let those cool, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. All right, now we are going to assemble our tortilla pizza. The first thing we're going to do, well, usually the first thing I would do if I was making this for my daughter is I would put a thin layer of salsa here for the sauce. But this is for me. So we're going to do it Mama's way. And then you put a thin layer of cheese, shredded cheese. Okay. As much cheese as you want. Cheese to your heart's content. There we go. And now we're going to put a layer of our meat. And then I like to put another layer of cheese. And then we're going to pop it in the microwave. I'm only going to put it on for 30 seconds. Just enough to get that cheese nice and melty. You might not want to be looking into the microwave. It's clean, but still, who knows? As soon as I see that cheese is melty, I'm going to take it on out of there. We do not want to overcook our cheese, nor do we want to over bake our tortilla. Now, at this point, you can add whatever you want. I'm just going to add sour cream. Now, sometimes I'll put some chopped jalapenos on there. Other times I'll put some chopped black olives, chopped onions, whatever you want you can put on your tortilla pizza. But tonight I'm doing it simple. It's also a lot easier to eat with two hands. I just got a big taste of the tortilla. It's quite tasty. Oh yeah. Good stuff. I'm going to finish this because I don't want to talk my mouth full. Y'all have a nice night, and in the next video, I'll show you what we're going to do with the rest of that taco meat. Bye.